Hello? Stick around. Welcome back to another video. Sit, relax. Let's dive in. Introduction. The Stoics taught that the universe operates according to reason. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily to align with rational order. Epictetus insisted that we must not accept claims blindly, but examine them through disciplined thought. Stoicism does not attack. It analyzes. It does not rage. It questions. If a claim is true, it must withstand scrutiny. If a system is perfect, it must be internally consistent. Today, we reflect on one troubling account, not to insult faith, but to test logic. 1. The massacre of the innocent in the Gospel narrative. We are told that King Herod ordered the killing of male infants in Bethlehem. Herod the Great feared the birth of a rival king. In this account, divine warning is given to one family to protect a specific child. But the other children? They perish. Pause. If God is all-knowing, the event was foreseen. If God is all-powerful, intervention was possible. If God is merciful, protection would seem consistent. Why then selective preservation? A Stoic would not shout. A Stoic would simply ask, is this universal justice or particular preference? 2. Omniscience and prevention. If one knows an atrocity will occur, and one has the power to prevent it, what follows? If a ruler could change a tyrant's heart, redirect his decision, soften his fear, would that not be the most merciful act? Could the mind of Herod not have been altered? Could circumstances not have shifted? Could the massacre not have been prevented entirely? We are told that God hardened Pharaoh's heart in another narrative. If hearts can be influenced in one story, why not here? The Stoic mind searches for coherence. Does divine strategy appear consistent or selective? 3. Free will or strategic silence. Some argue human free will must be preserved. Yet this raises another question. If divine will intervenes at times, sending plagues, parting seas, issuing visions, then intervention does occur. So when it does not occur, what determines the choice? If one child is warned and another is not, is that impartial justice? If suffering unfolds for many while one is spared, what principle governs that selection? Stoicism teaches that virtue must be impartial. Justice must not fluctuate with preference. If justice is perfect, should it not apply equally? 4. Mercy and favoritism. A difficult question emerges. Does selective protection imply hierarchy of worth? Were the other children less valuable, less destined, less chosen? If all life is sacred, then the suffering of any innocent demands explanation. The Stoics believed that nature follows rational necessity. But when examining this narrative, we must ask, is the pattern clear, or does it appear arbitrary? If mercy exists, why is it unevenly distributed? These are not questions of rebellion. They are questions of consistency. 5. Awakening through examination. This reflection is not about hatred. It is about coherence. If a being is described as all-knowing, all-powerful, and perfectly merciful, then events must reflect those attributes in harmony. When suffering unfolds under divine awareness, tension arises between doctrine and outcome. The Stoic path calls us not to panic, but to think. Ask yourself quietly, if this were any ruler but God, would you accept the explanation? If power and knowledge existed to prevent tragedy, would inaction be considered virtuous? If intervention is possible sometimes, but absent at others, what principle determines the difference? Do not silence these questions. Sit with them. Faith that fears examination becomes fragile. Belief that withstands reason becomes stronger. Examine without anger, reflect without fear, question without guilt, because if truth is truly divine, it will endure the light of reason. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more logical work.